Oh, man. I've actually never done this in the NBA.
What's that? A few?
Podium.
No. This is your first podium game?
First podium in the NBA.
Oh, wow. When did Willie let you know, hey, you're going to be part of the rotation?
One of the assistants mentioned it yesterday. Hey, will you be ready to go for 4 minutes? I said, I'd rather 40, but I'll take 4. And then this morning, another one of our assistants said, be ready to go at the start of the second. So they told me, they let me know.
Was there a point before or just during the game when you're like, okay, I'm in rhythm, I'm kind of settled now?
I'm always in rhythm. That's my job. I got to be in rhythm. And even if I'm not, I got to convince myself that I am. So just going in there, if I'm open, I got to shoot it. That's what I'm here for.
What's the key to kind of just finding your shots within this offense? I know you haven't had that much time to learn it, but what's been the key for you?
You know, it's easy as a shooter when you're playing with other really good players. CJ, BI, they tend to get you really good looks. A lot of defensive attention goes towards Zion when he's driving. But, you know, I've been playing basketball a long time. I know where to find open spots. You know, I know how I want to get my feet set, you know, depending on where the pass is coming from or where I am on the court. So it's just a lot of reps. You know, I'm just comfortable playing basketball and hunting threes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask, because you had an opportunity to be on a few different teams now.
Yeah.
What's the key to kind of finding that comfort level early the way you did with this team?
You know, I think my first 3 was off offensive rebound. That always helps you get going. You get a clean look, make or miss. You know, to get a clean look is always nice. A lot of times you try and hunt a corner 3 as a shooter to get you going, because that's the easiest one. But other than that, you know, once you see the first one go in, you kind of just want to keep shooting every possession. You just want to keep letting it rip. And when I had space, that's what I was doing.
I think defensively you had a pretty good game.
Appreciate it.
No problem. What are those kind of things you kind of look for playing defense? I know you may not know all the calls by now, but how do you kind of assess that?
Again, you know, familiarity and comfortability, just playing basketball. I play a lot of basketball. I'm always in the gym. I try and lock in on our schemes, game plan against certain guys. You know, coaches did a great job preparing us for, you know, what we wanted to do when certain guys had the ball and certain guys were off ball. So, you know, I just try and lock in on that and do the best I can, and try and help my teammates if I can, make sure I'm boxing out. Even if I don't get, you know, as many rebounds as other guys, you know, I'm making sure to box out and making sure my guy doesn't get it.
Yeah, you mentioned just having a few practices, just talking to him. What's it been like just getting with the guys, communicating, that sort of thing, how they brought you into the group and make you feel welcome off the court?
I mean, there really hasn't been much time to get acclimated with everybody off the court. I flew in Monday morning to New Orleans, and tonight's Wednesday, so I've really been with the team this is like the 3rd day I've been with the team, and but you know, they knew who I was. They knew everybody at this point really knows what I'm looking to do out there. And again, you know, I got to thank the front office and the coaches for giving me this chance.
I read a little bit about some of the stuff you've done between just your time with NBA teams. I just want to make sure it's right. You did a little door dashing, a little landscaping. Is that right?
Yeah, so you know, I finished my 5th year of college at Tennessee Chattanooga, and that's when COVID hit. So I was kind of home for a whole year training, and you know, I was just kind of getting bored, just going from home to the gym. So, you know, I wanted to do something that was easy to drop and go play right away. So, you know, I had a car, was capable of delivering food, so I did that for a little bit. But I stayed in the gym. I stayed focused on, you know, my goals, and when the opportunity came, I was ready.
When you think about just where you were then and getting to these type of opportunities, what kind of comes to mind?
You know, just gratitude, and you know, just thanks to, you know, everybody that stuck with me during that time and continued to support me, and kind of have an understanding of the reason why I was putting in all that work, because I truly believe that I could play at this level. It would have been easy to stop, or, you know, just take a mid-level job somewhere in Europe, but I wanted to play in the NBA. I always did, and I believe that I can, and I'm going to continue to try and show it.